as always, and I keep saying that all over my cast, but it will determine at least the outcome of the start of the game, depending on how well EnVyUs are with their Tech 9s if they should lose the pistol round. We are starting off with some aggression over at the A bomb side by the Frenchmen, actually heading with 4 players over towards the A bomb side, with only Happy hanging behind, just like we know that he will do. Freakazoid though has a good peek, and he will get the first headshot onto Apex, already opening up with the round. Kyo though comes back on the round. The CT's on the rotation, but they lose their inside A bomb side player. So now they're down to 2 players, while the terrorists will capture the A bomb side. Going for the bomb plant right now. Just having some trouble there with the C4. NBK finally puts it down as Shroud, and nothing coming back to the bomb site. Kenny's holds him off as long as he can. Now he's down to low HP and lets NBK take over. We're still going for the peak. Shroud with another nice kill. Double kill for him right now. 2v1 right now. Shroud down to 50 HP as Kenny comes around the flank. Good job by EnVyUs to use Kenny as the delayed flanker. Even though the CTs knew where he was, they had to push into the bomb site, and then Kenny took over the balcony and came in from behind.
Yeah, quick thinking by Kenny. Really good decision to get into a crossfire setup versus Shroud, and it did surprise him, and eventually closed out the first round. So we're looking at a Mag 10 buy here, and a lot of, well, at least 2 players on Cloud9's side without armor, which is quite, you know, it's not really the standard. It's not how it usually is, but it does seem like they have used most of the money as well. They are already in the A bomb site, actually, while I'm talking here. Kyo checking the corners, doesn't really find anything. Freakazoid on the flank, but the bomb already down by Team EnVyUs, and Cloud9 stacked on the wrong bomb site and are now actually just going to retreat to see if they can salvage a couple of guns here. It does look like they are going to be running into a player here. It is Happy, the #1 lurker in EU. Skadoodle taking him out, and that's a free gun, but EnVyUs not having invested too heavily into this round, only buying a couple of SMGs, means that Cloud9 having the SMGs down doesn't make much of a difference, and Happy also got the kill, which means $600 on his bank account. So all in all, I would say this is favorable for EnVyUs, not only because of the 2-round advantage, but also because they didn't lose too many guns. They got a nice little kill in, and they're going to go with the SMGs again, so it will basically be a repeat of the second round here. Yeah,
but Cloud9 will not purchase any armor for the players that got killed, or for the player that got killed, and the rest will not buy up anything either. I think they want to go for an early AWP in the first rifle round. Now Sean and MBK will trade blows over at A long. Another one goes down to Sean. He steps it up with a triple kill, suddenly turning the round in the favor of the CTs, who also spotted the bomb. Happy though comes in from behind and will diminish the hopes of the CTs over here as they're pinched in. Happy is going for the rotation towards B, while his bomb carrier Apex makes his way around that as well. Happy tries to hold on but goes down to nothing. Who now is the guy to step it up for Cloud9? They're still hesitating. They still don't know where the bomb is actually going. Apex will be there. He puts down the C4 over at B, and the CTs will come in with the rotation. They both have armor. They both have it easy, and they get the first damage. Good job by Cloud9 salvaging this round, thanks to Sean Gares picking up 2 frags with the pistol and 1 with the HE grenade. I mean, that was definitely catching EnVyUs off guard.
It's a very well played round by both teams in a sense. It is pretty. I mean, it's hard to counter Sean Gares getting so many early frags, but Happy with a good flank there. Maybe should have just rotated towards the B side and taken control of that, but decided not to. And Apex unfortunately losing the 1 versus 2, which was actually pretty well played by Cloud9, just rushing into and being totally fearless. But now another T-rush is going to be coming in, and it's Sean Gares on the opposite side of the smoke. It does look like Kenny is just going to be flashed in here, and Sean Gares in a bit of trouble, but Freakazoid lends him a helping hand, and Sean Gares still taking the duels, loses that one. Apex and Skadoodle and pretty much the whole CT team now on top of the A bomb side. Kyo goes down, good shot by Skadoodle, nothing takes out 1, and Freakazoid as well. Kenny's also with 1 for the T's, but now it's all left to the in-game leader of Happy, and nothing, just baiting him out there. 1 minute on the clock is possible, but not when a guy like Nothing comes and takes your head off with a quick M4 headshot and then a body shot to deliver the fatal blow. Good round by both teams, I'd say. Another good one.
Yeah, Freakazoid held onto the A-bomb sit instead of Sean Gares, who had some trouble holding on to the ramp push. Then he had to reload, so Sean Gares was taken out with a reloaded gun or reloading gun in his hands. Freakazoid though kept the positional control over at the A-bomb, so while we're heading into the B-bomb set already, EnVyUs with a force spy right now. They get the first frag, but get traded. Now Q circles around, hoses down 2 players. Really well played by him. Sean Gares comes back with a tiny SMG. He picks up 1 kill, making it a 3v2. It's still possible for Cloud9 to come back, but Sean Gares has to hold his horses. He has to wait for Freakazoid to be around to help him out. He doesn't do it and surprises Kyo, making it an equal player count for both teams. The bomb is ticking, however, and the CTs need the defuse kit in the hands of Freakazoid to actually make this round go their way. And he has spots. Oh no, actually it was Apex coming with the frag, and he picks up the double onto Freakazoid. Good job by EnVyUs coming back at the CTs with a very quick B round. So they abuse the B platform in a way, but not really like most of the teams will do.
This auto director is just picking the wrong players every single time. It seems like it's an auto director that picks the players that are as far from the action as possible. So I will be doing some of the work myself to ensure that we get at least some action going here. But right now, a mixed buy coming in from the CTs, and they're hoping to get this round. But Happy already getting 1 frag, and now Apex also taking down Freakazoid. So Shroud and Freakazoid, 2 of the best aimers on the team, now down and out. And it could be quite hard for the CT side to actually get back into this round. But a few snipers on EnVyUs, and Happy once again gets a frag from drop. And this is a position he just loves to play so much, and he is infamous for playing that position. Now Skadoodle and Sean Gares, the only 2 men standing in blue, and Sean Gares with a mag 7 only. Skadoodle glass cannon, or no armor that is, and EnVyUs making the right decision, going to the B bomb site, and that is where Kyo is. He has taken control of this bomb site, and that is probably why they have taken this decision. So that is a very smart play by Kyo. Heads up play, and EnVyUs taking a good decision, hitting the empty bomb site. So now Skadoodle and Sean Gares, they will have a bit of a rough job on their hands trying to keep a hold of these guns. But Skadoodle gonna see the first guy and does get him, jumps out. That's a very wise decision. Sean Gares at the same time makes it out, but he's not got the expensive gun, and Skadoodle is now left alone. Takes out a second, that's Happy, and a third. Skadoodle takes down Kenny. Yes, can he get more? He's just looking to save this rifle, but oh, Apex with a big one, and NBK must have spotted Sean Gares' feet. Who will win this fight? It will be NBK. Sean Gares goes down in the end, but good economical damage by Skadoodle, and unfortunately not being able to stay with his #1 gun, the op, but still, very fine display of skill from Skadoodle there.
Yeah, he just showed us that he's definitely up for the challenge against the likes of Kenny S and Happy in case he picks up the AWP himself. But still a 4-2 on the terrorist side. As you said, it is a almost terrorist-sided map, just depending on how the teams will handle it. Now the CTs will try to handle this equal round with as many frags as they can take. Kia though will also already start off the round with a good frag. Nothing comes back with 1. The CT's on the rotation right now. The force on the terrorist though will push over to the A-bomb site. Kenny is covering his teammates from behind. They will slowly but surely check everything. They don't want to risk giving this round away to Cloud9, but Skadoodle has some trouble with the first frag, then nothing chimes in with his AK but gets taken out by Apex. So it's a quick and easy 5-2 round in favor of EnVyUs, who are taking a not mandatory but almost needed round lead on the terrorist side.
Freakazoid and Skadoodle both missing easy frags there, shooting at a guy who has his back turned pretty much, and
yeah,
both of them missing the opportunity. So a bit of nerves coming into play on the team of, well, full of Americans here. Shroud being from Canada, I do believe, but the rest of them being from America at least. And EnVyUs, I wouldn't even say that was a well-played round, but a lot of individual mistakes by Cloud9 not being able to secure the easy frags meant that they could not do it. But Freakazoid opens up, and now he's got his aim on point. He takes out Apex, but gets taken out by Keo. Bit of a risky play and does not prove fruitful, but NBK, look at this shooting skills on this guy. He's just absolutely amazing, and Happy once again lurking in that drop area. It's going to be interesting to see what Shroud is going to do now. A smoke comes down, and pushing this might be the right call, and he is going to. So, ooh, did Happy hear him fall? I don't think so, and Shroud does decide to go away for now. Happy making his way downtown, at least down into the drop zone. Skadoodle setting up on this site, takes out NBK. That's a very important frag. Takes out Keo as well. He's maybe saved this round. Shroud with another, and KennyS 2 versus 1 situation. We've seen him do this time and time again, but this one, 20 seconds on the board. Can't even get the plant down and needs to land this shot, and he does so indeed. Shroud versus KennyS, and he is blinded. KennyS 1 versus 2 situation, and Shroud with his hands on his face, running out into that duel and unfortunately losing it. So KennyS with a big 1 versus 2 to get the 6th round on the board for the French team.
Yeah, and you have to take into consideration it was an advantageous position for the terrorists to start off with. It was a 5v3, then the CTs had a right guess to rotate towards the B bomb site, and they pulled it back to a 2v1. So it shouldn't have happened in the first place, you know. Team EnVyUs almost gave the round away to Cloud9, even though Cloud9 didn't win it in the end. They have spotted some hope on the horizon. Maybe they can land on an island soon, because at the moment they are lost at sea and they are just getting put down by the terrorists right now. Nothing with the AK, just the one gun that they took out. He's trying to hold on to and maybe getting a few more kills, but the terrorists know where he's at. They already smoke him off. They fire off a few shots. They draw him out, and now he will go to work on the first. He gets nothing else. NBK survives with just 5 HP left. EnVyUs with a 7-2 lead. And if you talk about the frag leaders, we have Apex and Kiyoshima on 9 frags each on the terrorist side, while we have 8 and 7 for Nothing and Skadoodle. Shongare's on 6, so the one is lacking behind is Shroud right now. He's not really living up to the expectations, even though he has 5 assists, kind of getting half a kill. It's still not how he used to perform. Nothing though takes over, and now it's Shroud and Nothing combining themselves with a 5-3 situation. The CTs should be settled for this round, but they have Happy to work against on the B platform, and if he gets a cheeky frag right now, it could really turn south for the CTs. So they need to keep him at bay, and they have Skadoodle pinning down the B platform. He will be opposed by KennyS, but good reactions by Skadoodle to make it a 5v2. NBK and Happy need to think about what they are going to do right now. They will take the bomb side, the bomb to B, and drop it behind. So NBK wants to open up on the drop zone, but Happy would have had to come back to pick up the bomb. I don't know what they are actually planning to do, as Skadoodle goes to work on Happy. He gets himself another frag. NBK is alone against a 5v3, which shouldn't be any problem for them at all.
Yeah, and a good round by the CTs. Skadoodle landing some very important frags. Very calm and collective hold. They were just waiting for a very long period of time, and not like they didn't you know, get rustled by the many smokes there, but NBK actually manages to take out one, and had he gotten Skadoodle there, it would have been somewhat likely, but unfortunately not. And 7-3 so far, a pretty even game, taking into consideration the maps, you know, advantages in terms of which teams you're playing.
Yeah.
I mean, counter-terrorists, terrorists. I don't know what to call that really, but yeah, I guess we could call it that.
On the other side, Cloud9 keep EnVyUs really close on the financial aspect. They could force them on a very disadvantageous forced buy maybe in the upcoming round, and just Apex rushing in, and Nothing just turns around, 180-degree shot on him. Keo comes back onto the CTs while we have a quick trade on the B bomb side. It's just a deathmatch right now. 2v3 in favor of the CTs evolves. Keo goes down to Skadoodle. Once again, it is him stepping it up on the B bomb side. He's really doing the work right now for Cloud9. Happy is the last man surviving, and he just has to direct himself He will find the first one onto Freakazoid, and now hangs back at the bomb site, catches a nade to the face, actually bounced off and should have blinded him if it was real life. But Skadoodle will follow it up with a bullet off his AWP to make it 7-4. So Cloud9 will actually achieve what I just announced, that EnVyUs could force it up with Tech 9s or armor, but they will probably not do that because they know if they save now, they have a weapon round coming up in the next round. So they will stay without armor. They have 3 Deagles and 2 Tech 9s. What would you do in that situation?
As said, they have no armor, and so it is very limited what they can do. It looks like the 2 Deagle Kings, or the 3 Deagle Kings, are actually going to be at the front lines and hoping to get some easy entries here, some 1-Deags, but it is somewhat unlikely, but knowing EnVyUs at the same time really isn't. But Freakazoid taking a very wise decision to stand on top of this barrel. It's a very unlikely angle to be in, and NBK is just not anticipating that at all. Freakazoid will get caught now though, and they actually have gotten more kills on the board than the CTs have. Skadoodle evening up that advantage they had in just a few seconds ago. Nothing shrouds Skadoodle. A lot of firepower on the CT side, but let's see if they can manage to do it. Skadoodle picks out one, and nothing takes Apex down, and Happy, last man standing, does take out one. Knows where Shroud is, or at least that's how it looks.
And he has a rough guess where Skadoodle is as well, but he backs off to pick up that M4A1 just to be shut down by Shroud. Unfortunate turn of events for Happy. He had a right idea in my opinion, just to get his rifle, get some more firepower, try to use it to take down at least one more CT to make it really expensive. It was a really expensive round already for Cloud9. I mean, if you get 3 frags in an eco round like that, you should be happy with the outcome nonetheless, if you get the bomb planned or not.
Yeah, but he is happy. That's what he is.
Yeah.
So Skadoodle now on 14 kills, and that's really, really big. Only 12 rounds have been played out so far, and he's already got 14 kills. That is actually really, really, really good. Over 1 kill per round is absolutely fantastic, and 14 kills he has been vital. So let's hope he can continue doing what he does best. Now 7-5 in favor of the terrorist side, who lead has now been you know, adjusted to the bias, the counter-terrorist bias more, and
this round will be crucial though.
Definitely crucial. Neither team with any coins to spare, and if Cloud9 lose too many men, this could also prove to be very, very dire situations. But Freakazoid does open up here and throws out a flashbang, another one to follow up. Kiao looking for that money nade, but not gonna find it properly. Freakazoid low though, NBK takes him down, and now NBK takes down another. Nothing takes out 2 actually, and Kenny S almost also goes down, but Shroud takes out NBK in the end, and now it's all on Kenny S. And he did do that 1 versus 2 before, but it's in a very, very bad situation. But look at this, a great shot. He's only got 10 seconds left and has to save this, and it is a good choice as he does not have much money. Well, that last kill might be the thing that actually changes the outcome of the next round, as the CT still do not have very good economy, and it will be hard for them to actually string together a decent buy here. They do have saved 2 rifles, but gonna be juggling around some guns to make sure that everyone is good to go, and it seems like it will pan out. But EnVyUs only with 1 op.
Yeah, now they really need to make it happen. Kenny S has the pressure on his shoulders. He is the guy that all the eyes are looking at right now, as he's setting up his scope defensively to see if the CTs come up with a somewhat aggressive setup. But Cloud9 knows that they are in control right now. They can easily draw this game if they just hold on to the defensive positions and get an early rotation as soon as they spot somebody. And it will smoke off the terrorists to start off, or just to slow down that attack on the A bomb site. Kenny S hops onto the shoulders of Apex and tries to get a peek into the bomb site. Nothing is showing up there, and I don't mean the player, I mean the thing. There is nothing to be seen. Now the CTs have 3 players over at the A bomb site, and that weakens the B defenses. They have Skadoodle back in the chicken hut and Shroud covering the rotation area, but they really need to be quick if they want to get back to the B bomb site in time, as EnVyUs kind of announces their push with a smoke grenade. EnVyUs expect somebody to hang out on the B platform. Now the Frenchman will push in forward. He needs to get the first frag. But Skadoodle just has him pinned down from the get-go. MBK cuts one frag with the CC75, but that's all he can do for now. 2v3 though, Happy taking out Skadoodle in the back. Sean Garrison nothing with the rotation play just there in time to help their teammates out a little bit. 7-7 now. The Frenchmen are not able to get this round on the board, but it would have been a huge upset for them.
I have the weirdest bug. Freakazoid is invisible. So I think I'll just reconnect in the halftime to fix this error. It's a bit weird to look at, but EnVyUs with a bit of a broken buy here. 2 guys on pistols, but 3 on AKs. AK not the favorable weapon for a guy like EnVyUs, but he is also one of the ones with only pistol. Now Key out, down and out by Skadoodle. Almost gets Happy through that smoke twice actually. Skadoodle still looking to find the angle through the smoke, but Happy, he is so good at doing what he does best, and that is lurking, and he has been doing a phenomenal job so far. Freakazoid also in a bit of a lurker position. NBK takes out one, and Nothing takes out one as well. He is so aggressive. Look at this. Just rushes in. Apex spotted out EnVyUs as well. And Apex and EnVyUs both go down as EnVyUs cannot fire at Nothing with that squeamish Tech 9 that he's got in hand. And Happy now. The lurk doesn't work out so well when you are stuck on the other bomb site and your teammates are all dead. So coming in, seeing if he can actually get this round. Takes out one, takes out 2! Whoa. That is so big. Nothing now in a 1 versus 1. And he has been playing so well so far. Can he win this? And he can. Indeed, an 8-7 scoreline. How many rounds in a row? 6 in a row on the board for the Cloud9 side. That is absolutely amazing. Well job to them. I will quickly remove the CSGO overlay. I'll rejoin as to fix the Freakazoid error, and we should be back in time for the halftime here. It's starting immediately, so I'm gonna do my best to join as quick as possible, and we should be in now. Let's hope that it does work, and let's see if it does.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like Sean Gas was doing what I said he does best. Just take a look at your strategy, at your tactics, and then pick them apart, put his players in the right positions to handle those aggressive plays on the terrorist side, and then just let them do what they are supposed to do, get those frags in the positions that he puts him in. So great play by Cloud9 to counter EnVyUs' play with a 6-round streak. The Frenchmen were not able to break that defense anymore, even though they tried quite a few things and quite a few different things as well. It just didn't happen for them. Now Cloud9 on the terrorist side starting off with the second half. It is a best of 1, so the winner of this game will advance to the, so to speak, upper bracket of the group A. And Cloud9 is looking at a very successful CT side already. Now, if they could follow it up with a pistol round win, they should look at an 11-7 scoreline. And that is something that EnVyUs is probably not too happy about. So they need this pistol round on the board.
Yeah, they most definitely do. And it looks like the charge is going to be towards the A bomb site. That is the wise choice at the minute, but because of the timer running so low, it does look like Envy really want to stack on top of the bomb site, and his stack is trying to come in. Apex with a running shot. That is more luck than skill, but it all counts in the end, and he definitely is very happy with that. Skadoodle missing a couple of shots, and this whole rush is just stopped in its tracks immediately. Apex with 2 kills, getting dinked and then getting a headshot while running. That is some next level stuff. Now, I quickly want to mention here for the pistol round, the meta for Cobblestone was for a long time just to do a fast B play with a guy down drop, but the current meta is actually to have 1 or multiple players as T standing up here and then fake B, so that anybody pushing Matrix or pushing ramp will not be able to really kill you because they won't be checking this position, but at the same time it has a big reward because you get the entry on a pistol round, and pistol rounds are, as most people probably know, vital in the Counter-Strike game. So as far as the current meta goes, that is actually that is why we saw, I believe it was Skadoodle standing around in that position looking for the easy entry, but EnVyUs not really falling for Cloud9's tricks, and even though they had heavy B presence at the start, no one ever pushed A, so now they're gonna see if they can actually make anything happen in this second round. And Shroud on a scout, and NBK takes down one, but Sean Gers also with one, almost two there, nothing, does not land the shot, and his teammates now on the opposite side of the map. They probably would have liked the guy drop to go towards A with the bomb and then ended there, but fortunately not possible. Apex in a brilliant position, and Shroud, last man standing, misses the scout shot, misses the second, and does not get the third off. So Apex, 3 kills for him, a big round, and he is also on 15 kills, so he's doing phenomenal work, but nothing now on 21. Dabu, that is insane.
Yeah, he definitely does what we hoped him to do. He's performing as well as he can. He has a very high skill ceiling, and the same goes for Skadoodle, who's still sitting at 16. So he was a little lackluster in the last rounds, but it has been, you know, the pistol and the following save round. So not much to do for him as an AWP player. Yeah, counter boost now by the CTs, with Happy being close by. That's dangerous as well, but it's rewarding if he makes it happen. Now he's down to 6 bullets in the clip, 4 bullets left. He pulls out the USP, gets himself another frag, and now is pushed by Shroud. Finally, the terrorists get rid of that that stick between their legs to open up the drop zone. Yeah, now backstabber coming in by Kenny. Yes, MP7 in hand, putting everything he can to help his teammates out on the B bomb set. It was an anti-eco round for EnVyUs, and they went for that play to boost Happy up, to not let the terrorists gain that positional advantage. If they have control over drop zone, they have 2 additional entrances to the B bomb site, and the CTs tried to keep that from happening as good as possible. So now EnVyUs still with the max 7 for NBK. Actually, the 4 M4A1s, and Skadoodle with the glass cannon headed over towards the B bomb site, just waiting there for a CT to make his move, while the terrorists are not wasting too much time to get themselves on the B platform. That's the play that the terrorists have to do, just to abuse that position, to push the CTs back, then come in with a big smoke screen and just get those frags in the very limited positions that the CTs can take. This time around it is Happy opening up while the terrorists are pushing in. They take the advantage now, but Happy comes back again with another frag, making it a triple for him already. Now he's still standing, but now he goes down to nothing as the terrorists finally got themselves back some control over the bomb site. Kenyas is trying to do that, but he's not going to clinch the round in favor of EnVyUs. Shroud is the man coming out on top of that, making it 10-9, winning the first rifle round for Cloud9. Puts EnVyUs in a hard space. They really need to buy up, but they can't afford too many guns, so they stick with a 5.7 for Happy and a max 7 for MBK.
Yeah, so I just want to apologize for that last round. I tried to follow a smoke and it wouldn't let it go, so we just sat on a smoke pretty much for the whole round. But now another fast push by the T side, and Shroud does open up onto Keo. Happy with a money nade. Kobe coming in right on top of his dome, and Freakers on Shroud looking to see if they can actually make work here in the smoke screen, but Happy mind games, and he does actually go down to Shroud, and Freakazoid with these follow-up there. And BK with this Mag 7 now sitting in drop and just waiting for Sean Gaz, and so far nothing, but he might just find him now. He's sitting anti-flash, hoping that some flash comes down and that he can surprise the enemy by not being flashed at all. But Kenny here on the op. Sean Gaz and NBK really in this stand-off duo with the patience, and so far nobody's winning it, but Kenny S just won something else, and that is another duo that went on at the B bomb site. NBK takes down Shroud, but Sean Gaz with the lurk now, and NBK willing to take the fight, does actually win it. So now it's a 2 versus 2 situation. Skadoodle on the bomb site, not much time though, and nothing. Gets a very important frag there. It's down to Kenny S. Flash doesn't quite blind him, but nothing in an interesting position. And Kenny, is he gonna go for this ninja defuse? I think he might. He will. And he does not, unfortunately, get it, but it would have been sick in such a high-profile tournament to pull off a ninja defuse, but unfortunately not. Like the idea, it was probably the best play he could have made. The chances of him getting 2 frags that quickly is not big, but yeah. Something I want to mention real quick on the anti-eco round that we didn't really cover is the fact that Happy went against pretty much every baseline Counter-Strike play and played an anti-eco up close by boosting up into the drop. It's very interesting, but he's playing the mind game so well, and that's what he does best. That's why he's also one of the best lurkers out there. So now the charge is coming in on the B bomb. So Happy again, the mind games, and fortunately we do not catch that because of the auto director. But Happy in a position that generally should be checked, but was not, and gives him an easy frag, a free frag, I'd say.
Yeah.
The only frag on the CT side this round so far, but Apex might change that by taking down Shroud. It does look likely, but Shroud, did he see him? I think he did, yes. And Apex might be possibly just saving his armor, but we'll see. Might also get hunted down. Shroud is not going to go down. Shroud is the Mac 10 master and takes down Apex.
Yeah, about the round before when KennyS went for the ninja defuse, nothing will probably never ever again miss a frag through a smoke. If you remember that.
I got that reference, yeah.
He definitely has that pinned down, and I think he finished him off with the first 5 bullets. He knew exactly where the bomb was planted. Now
he's been practicing with bots.
Now 11-10, 1 round lead for Cloud9. He once again go for a very quick push. They will clinch control of the drop zone and cut off the CTs on the B bomb side, which is Happy and Kiyoshima together boosted up on the statue. Happy right gets 1 frag back, but nothing closes them down. Nothing is on fire this tournament. 1 goes down though to Kiyoshima, who draws back to 2v2, gets another quick frag. Now it's nothing alone, and he will not stand any longer. Kiyoshima steps it up himself and gets 3 frags on the board for EnVyUs, who seemingly have some trouble with the B bomb set, but finally they were able to close it down. I mean, the B platform is the way to go on the terrorist side. It's so hard to control on the CT side if they have the smoke screen up, and if they have control of the drop zone, you basically have nowhere to go anymore on the CT side.
Yeah, but what we haven't been seeing from EnVyUs yet is boosting up on the square. It's also a very, very good boost. Whoops, jumped to the wrong guy there. Boost up here on the square, you use this tree as cover, and it can be very, very effective. So we've seen them do the boost on the statue over at the bomb site, but they haven't boosted on the square yet, and we will definitely be seeing this come out later on in this game, I would assume. But Shroud takes out Kyo, the man of the hour last round, and Happy once again playing close to the smokes. What a coincidence. Shroud, knowing that Happy wants it, he wants it, but he gets it. Happy takes down Shroud, and now the terrorist side creeping into the B bomb site, and it's a totally wrong read by the in-game leader of the French squad. Happy, now lone survivor on the bomb site. Survivor, that's changed quick by Skadoodles up. And now NBK, looking to make magic happen, does not take down Freakazoid, but Freakazoid ends him. Apex coming in, he needs to get quickly to the bomb site, and Apex and Kenny, the 2 players recently picked up by EnVyUs, and they are just proven to be way too much for Cloud9. But are they though? Are they? Sean Gaz does win it in the end. What a back and forth round. Amazing play by Apex, but also Sean Gaz. And what happened, Abu? What happened? I'm out of words, really out of words.
4 HP clutch, that's what happened. Apex and KennyS first of all turned the round around for EnVyUs. They seemed like they had everything under control, then they lost it in halfway through, and then was Kenny and Apex coming back for them. But I think KennyS, yeah, he wanted to fake it because he knew that he wanted to stick to the bomb before. So he knows that Cloud9 are probably thinking that he will stick to the bomb, and then he thought he could surprise Sean Gers. If he only had a pistol in his hand at that very point in time, he could have taken Sean down rather easily. But with the AWP miss, Sean had the chance to spray him down and make it 12-11. Another crucial round though, the CTs have to save yet again. But Cloud9 is still not out of the thick of things. With 1 player surviving in the previous round, their terrorists Money is not looking too strong either, and EnVyUs have a 5-man stack over at the B bomb site. Shroud with the first frag. Freak is already down to 20 HP, but makes it work as MBK gets a double kill himself. Freak tries to get a second, but MBK steps it up. Quad kill for the CTs. Sean is the last man standing, and MBK is still in the same position. He gets the ace with the AK that he picked up. 12-12. EnVyUs are back on the board and back in the saddle, trying to take this game after all. That was just an amazing performance by kennyS.
Yes, it was MBK, but yes, you are totally right, my friend. I said I was speechless before, but wow, that play, the ace, I can't believe it. That was absolutely fantastic play by MBK, and he must be filled with confidence now. 21 kills, but a lot of big rounds on the board from this man, and what a crucial one as well. Now Cloud9 only on pistols. Keo putting some spray through the smoke. Unlikely to connect and hasn't yet, but drop zone been given up by the CTs, taking a more defensive approach. And NBK, is he gonna take the fight? And he will. Freakazoid goes down. There's that aim that we talked about earlier. Can he get more? Skadoodle wanting to challenge, but I'm not sure that that's a wise thing to do. He does though. Headshot NBK straight away, and Keo still holding strong at this smoke. Sean Gaz looking to make a play, but I think he just heard the steps, and I think he knows someone is close. If they take down NBK now without losing a man, this could be very, very big. They've got nothing already in this drop zone area. He hears Apex and unfortunately does not get the frag. NBK goes down though, and Apex also low. Keo not at all. Skadoodle not connecting the shots, but had he taken down Keo there, that round would have been definitely possible.
Yeah, they're just trading eco round after eco round, and now both teams should be back. Cloud9 could go for a force, but they stick back. They want to have a really sturdy buy in the next round. They are not trying to waste their chances, so they will try to make it happen with the Tech 9s and the CZ75 for Skadoodle. Shroud with the P250 and a full B platform push. Shroud facing off against his mate with Keo already there, but Freakazoid with a refrag, so still at least some damage dealt by the terrorists. As I say it, Happy and Hiroshima combine with an assist to make it a 4v1, and MBK mops up the last frag. So easy round for EnVyUs, 14-12, and I didn't expect that save round to come up from Cloud9, but they wanted to have everything, you know, they wanted to have all the smokes, all the Molotovs, and they wanted to be really sure to get a winning streak going. They know that the CT's money is not looking, or wasn't looking too good. Now it is looking way better, so Team EnVyUs would be able to buy up 2 consecutive rounds, even if they should lose this one. Cloud9 on the A execution. The CTs have 4 players over at the B bomb site still, but kennyS is the sole defender, and he makes it happen as well, missing a few shots, so allowing the terrorists to get deep into the bomb site, but he's delaying the push far enough, or long enough, for his teammates to come around. Skadoodle and Shroud with the frags. Now they just keep pushing and trading. Happy with the double kill. 2v1 now. Skadoodle is alone, and he's being backstabbed by Happy. Once again, I want to say Kenny, but it is Happy. His teammates are standing up, and Happy with the defense, or with the backstab on the defense, going out with 30 frags right now, really putting up the numbers for EnVyUs. 24 for MBK. Obviously the ace helped him a lot on that, but overall it is kind of a team effort by EnVyUs right now.
Yeah, most definitely is, and now it could be the last round of the game. Shroud once again trying to see if he can get entry towards this B platform, and so he can. Keo already going down, and with a bit of brain here, he might be able to pick up a second. Something that they missed.
Obvious.
Yeah, but they missed it the other round, so you never know. Apex does not miss though. Does not miss at all. Takes out 2. That's Freakazoid and Sean Gaz down. And look at the lurk here from kennyS. Nothing. Reads it perfectly though, but does still go down. And kennyS, money nade. Shroud goes down, and now it's all left to Skadoodle. He doesn't have his up, but let's see if he can pull out something special, even though he doesn't. He cannot though. NBK takes out Skadoodle, and that is going to be the game. 16-12, very, very close game.